Hi Pisces, happy 2022. I'm going to do a yearly reading for you. I'm going to look at a theme that's coming out this year for you. It's not a month by month reading. We'll just see what Spirit has to say. Of course, whatever comes out is not the only thing that's going to happen in 2022. It's just something Spirit wants me to tell you. Okay, so you don't have to be a Pisces sun sign to have this resonate. I pulled out 2 cards before I turned on the camera to find out what's going on with you. And I got the jeweled web connectivity with the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Look how complementary these cards are. And they are. The meaning of them is complementary. So, Pisces. Okay, you're looking for a path or a direction, a focus point. It's not necessarily that you need to know exactly how you get where you're going, but it's like you want to have a trajectory. You want to have some idea of what's ahead, right? That's why we're here, right? Looking at the year ahead. But these cards are saying that something's about to happen this year that you can't anticipate, okay? And it's something that is connected to what other people desire. So there is a need to be aware that, well, life doesn't operate for your benefit only. And the sooner that you realize the principle of cause and effect, the sooner you'll be able to see all the possibilities for your future. Okay? I'm not exactly sure what this is directly related to, but it feels like there is a significant group of people or a person in your, I heard your auric field, okay, I don't know, in your network or in your environment or in your future, who's going to play a key role. And how you interact with this person is going to determine what that trajectory is, what that path looks like. Things are going to be illuminated throughout the year for you. As you move further and further down that path of yours, your life path, more and more things are going to be illuminated. And I feel like there's a little bit of a warning here that you could miss something major if you try to narrow your perception or narrow your goal. So for example, say you're saying to yourself, next year, this time, I want to have this amount of money in my bank account and I want to live there and I want to be in a connection with this kind of person. Okay, it's good to set those goals and parameters, right? It gives you structure. But Spirit's saying, don't disregard all the potentials that might pop up along the way that don't seem to fit your plan. Because one of those connections is part of your plan. You just won't know it. Okay, it's a matrix. So the divine matrix. So that's what I'm getting so far, Pisces. And I feel like this is actually not hard for you to navigate with your Piscean energy. I mean, you are open to potentials and possibilities and exploration. Okay, maybe you're frustrated with that. You've been wanting a little bit more direction, a little bit more concrete energy, a little bit of groundedness. But Spirit's saying, I'm hearing you've been given this path for a reason. And I'm seeing a seahorse here, but this isn't a seahorse, but I'm seeing it. This looks kind of like a seahorse to me. And it's alone. And seahorses don't work alone. They work in pairs. They need each other. And this card is connectivity. So right now, I feel like you're a little bit cut off from something that you need. And I usually don't say that when it comes to other people or anything really, because saying you need something is a little bit of a lack mindset. But I'm really getting it here, actually. There's something that you need or someone that you need to know, need to connect with. And you will, as long as you keep your perception open, your field of vision broad. Don't narrow things in. Don't narrow your goal. Don't narrow your goal down to these very concrete steps. Like, don't do a checklist, I'm hearing. I don't know. That feels scary for me to say, but don't do a checklist. I have Pisces cusping my 6th house. So 6th house is about daily routines. So I'm not the best person with, staying on schedule, getting things done in a timely fashion. I start to, go in the Pisces energy. I can sleep quite a bit as well. So not having a to-do list sounds pretty scary, but this is what I'm getting. It's not so much a daily to-do list. It's like a how to get to my goal list. I don't know. Make it flexible. Make it look more like a matrix than a hierarchical structure. More rhizomatic than a boreal. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So many. Let's take this one. I have a bad feeling if I don't look at these. Very interesting. Because I feel like as I was about to gather all of these cards, because there were too many of them, and put them back in, I almost feel like that would be what Spirit's telling you not to do, right? It's like, let things fall out. And yeah, it might be a lot, but maybe there's a lot of connections there. Okay, so I feel like if I don't take these, it's like disregarding the entire message. But they're all in reverse here, so there is an unwillingness to look at something. Okay, I'm going to keep these down here, and let's keep going. Okay, so what are you leaving behind in 2021? What's staying in last year? The World in reverse. Well, I'm hearing not as much as you think is staying behind. You're taking a lot of things with you, actually. No, I don't think these are negative things. They're not bad. They're leftovers, I'm hearing. Okay. There's like a toolbox of sorts that you're bringing with you. Maybe I'm hearing old poetry, okay? Or old memories, cards from people, photographs, like you're bringing stuff into the new year with you that is part of old cycles, but it doesn't feel bad at all. Okay? I don't know. That's a strange message there, but because it's telling me basically that you're not leaving a whole lot in 2021. Even if you've had significant changes in your life, it feels like the energy's flowing, not being cut, and severed. And I think that's better, but let's see. Energy that surrounds you at this time, the Hanged Man. This is your card, the Suspended Monkey. Just chilling, just hanging out, gaining a new perspective, having to sacrifice something to do it. But realizing that this sacrifice needs to be done if you want to learn something more about the world, yourself, or this situation. So you have some patience. I also feel like you're being quiet. There's a lot of quietness. Maybe it's a little bit new to you, but you're kind of pulling back when you feel you want to say something or do something. And it's like you're taking a step back. You're listening to your guides more. You're listening to how your body feels more before you do something. And I feel like it's expressing yourself or sharing your energy. You're being a little bit more protective of how you share your energy. I also feel like you're very dissatisfied with someone or something here. You could be watching someone. Okay, and I don't mean that in a creepy way, but who knows? There's so many people here. I don't know what you're doing, right? But, it could just be like you're observing other people and how they react to situations, and you're learning something from that. But it feels like a little bit like you're dissatisfied with it. Okay. So a shift in your life caused by the new year. We have the Knight of Cups here. The brother of the wild, it says. Pisces, I'm getting this strange kind of feeling where it's like you feel as though you've been kind of speaking into a void. You have a lot of things to say, a lot to offer, a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing untapped. But it's like you're saying something to someone, or maybe even to yourself, and it's just not sinking in, it's not resonating, it's not connecting. It's like you feel like you're just wasting your energy on something here. And it's strange because I see you not doing this anymore, but it's like you need to do it a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's a job you need to finish out. You need to carry it out. Or a relationship that you're going to end, but you're slowly ending it. There's something that like you're just pushing through the last steps of it to like get it all out. See all these spirits here? It's like you're getting it all out before you decide to move in a new direction. And the moon, I said, okay, so this could have something to do with the moon. The new directions on maybe the new moon, that came up for Aries too. The new direction that you're taking is one that you already have like strategized. And that's why Spirit's saying like, careful about like how planned that is. Because I'm seeing that here with the Knight of Pentacles. But you're still like exercising something out of you. I don't know. Okay, maybe you're detoxing. Okay, so something in your life that is going dark and ending. We have the Eight of Pentacles, patient weaver. See, you're not putting work into something anymore. There's something that you are dissatisfied with and you've stopped doing. You've sacrificed something here. Not putting work into something. Now this image with the spider and the web, it's very much, we have the jeweled web here. It's very much a matrix and it is a web and you're not doing it anymore. You could feel like someone's been dangling a carrot in front of you. Okay, I know that doesn't seem connected to what I just said, but it's what I saw. Okay, and it's almost like you're pretending to still go for it, but not really. Weird, Pisces. Careful you don't cut your nose off to spite your head, okay? There's something here that I feel like you just want to turn away from, but your energy is telling you to complete it, to finish it out, to get all the energy out that you've already invested in it, so that it can be closed out. But you're having this urge to sever it, to stop it right away. And there needs to be more flow here. So it's almost like a battle between your ego and your mind and your intellect and your spirit, your soul, and your energy. It's a little bit of a push-pull situation here. It's almost like you've come to this new place and you're asking yourself, why the fuck do I still feel like I did before? I'm in a brand new place. But it's just going to finish out. Like it has to flow. It's part of the tides of the universe is what I'm getting. Because there's something about that energy flow. If you were to just like cut a cord or sever it, you do whatever you feel guided to do. But if you were to just sever something, I'm seeing like it sling back there and you lose like a whole web of connection. Whereas if you just let the energy flow, let something come to an end naturally, or you finish out something you said you would do, whatever this means to you, then it flows into like a whole new connection. I hope this is making sense to you, because I'm not really sure what I'm talking about here. Let me know in the comments what this is about. Okay. So for something in your life that will be illuminated, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, that's that trajectory. That's that path that you see something you want at the end. That's illuminated to you in 2022. And it's your cards at the beginning, your oracle cards are like a little bit of the warning. It's like, yeah, Pisces, you can see something, and yeah, it's a good thing. It's not that it's a bad thing. You should maybe go for that, but don't forget all the other things that are possible, all the potentials. And like I was saying before, maybe that feeling drove you nuts. Like, oh my gosh, like I need to get focused here. But that's part of your Piscean magic, right? Is to like let it flow and do different things and experiment and not have a one-track mind or a single goal. So don't betray your own energy here. We all have shadow and light aspects of our signs. Okay. A change that lies ahead for you. The Three of Wands, the creative bone prism. This is what I'm talking about. There's that trajectory, but now you're seeing all the possibilities. It's a prism. Refracting idea. I feel like creative writing could be really useful for you in terms of like finding out where you're going next in your life. See, there's that path you have, and then there's parts on the outsides, connections on the outsides that are integral to getting to this point. Okay, I feel like it's a little bit repetitive here, so let's move to the good part. Something you can manifest during this time. The Ten of Cups. Happiness, bliss, pure happiness and bliss, Pisces. This is one of your cards. You know? The joyous sky. See, it's like I just had this card for Aries, and for Aries, I was telling them like, you have to get your head out of the clouds. You can't be like this. This is not reality. Nobody experiences happiness like this. You know, you're being too idealistic, utopian. But for you, this is your reality, okay? And lucky you, you know? Like you can have your head in the clouds. Now you have to obviously get yourself through day by day, but where your soul sings, I'm hearing, is in this kind of idealistic place. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to play with that energy. Don't be afraid to be weird and make yourself happy in that weirdness. And I don't mean like weird as in you're different from other people. I mean, you just maybe don't even know what you're doing at the moment, but it happens to be making you feel good. Okay? Like maybe you're creating something. Or maybe you're in a connection and it's like, you can't really wrap your head around it, but it still makes you feel good. It's okay. You can manifest that feeling of being in your own realm, harnessing your own power in 2022. I see love here, the Ten of Cups. Love and it's not the Ace of Cups, okay? It's the Ten of Cups. It is connectivity. It's a matrix. It's more than one cup. It's 10 of them, right? So you're going to have a lot of other connections here. Now, I'm going to take a quick peek at these cards, and then I'm going to go into the extended. You can find that link below. And I want to find out in the extended who this person is or what this connection is that you need to be aware of. We'll get more into the details of that. But let's look here and see. I'm going to turn them right side up so I can read what they say. The inner strength, the shadow cat, the hierophant, the master keys. So your answer, and you have more than one possibility in your life. You have more than one path, purpose in your life. More than one potential love opportunity, like soulmate forever and ever, if you believe in that, in your life. You know, you have a lot of options and choices given to you. Okay, and the answer to finding out which one is where, I'm hearing, where are these choices and opportunities, is to first look inside yourself in your shadow. To find out, okay, so it's like to find out how to unlock your potential, your future, your 10 of Cups, your happiness. Right now, you're just kind of going within, thinking about it, and that's good. But I see you more looking outwards around you, evaluating your surroundings and what is making you happy. But the cards are saying you need to go within to find out the places where you've blocked yourself, where you've thrown away the key, where you have the key, not someone outside of you. It's within you. And Spirit is saying you chucked that key somewhere in a deep ocean within you, and you need to find it now. Okay, 8 of Cups, because you've walked away, I feel like, from something here that meant a lot to you. And maybe that's why something's not ending, okay? Because you need to retrieve something here. You're avoiding conflict, avoiding talking to someone, avoiding communication. And ultimately avoiding fully cleansing your energy. See, I feel like you are cleansing your energy in one way or another, but you're avoiding something here. Conflict with yourself, potentially. Okay, so let's go in and find out more about all of this, okay, and who this connection is. But if this is where you go, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.